Hey guys, CND48 back again with a game collection video. I'm here to show a small stack of PS4 Japanese game collections that are Japanese imports. There's not a lot, it's just small stack, and it's gonna be quick, and I'm gonna show off my first one, and that's some Super Robot Tyson OG Saga Masukishin 3 Pride of Justice. It's fine, it's really good. I love this game. It's not really the best in the OG Saga series in the Super Robot Tyson universe, but I still love it. I highly recommend it still. It's still really good. But if you are a fan of Super Robot Tyson and you really like the OG Saga universe better, I morally recommend one of the other OG Saga games, but this is still a must-have if you want to play it or think it's really that good. Next is some Monster Hunter Portable 3rd HD version. This is a HD port of the PSP's Portable 3rd. It's basically the very first Monster Hunter game on the PS3, but correct me if I'm wrong, it could be the very first PS3 Monster Hunter game. It's very fun and really good. It's actually my second Monster Hunter game I played. First one I played was on the Wii, that Monster Hunter Tri. It's fun to play with friends and with some Japanese players online on Ad Hoc Party. It can get very easy and very challenging, and it's very fun to play. You can even play with PSP players with the PSP version, which is very cool. Next is Mobile Suit Gundam Battlefield Record UC0081. This, in my opinion, is one of the best Gundam games during the PS3's launch. It's action-packed. It's a action Gundam game that's full of story and a single player, and it has a multiplayer mode full of co-op, and I think there's a deathmatch mode, but I haven't tried the deathmatch mode since the player base, the multiplayer part of the game is very tiny, but the co-op part is more bigger than the multiplayer portion of the game. You can customize the units and make them more bigger and stronger with the core parts of what you use and whatever, but it's a story-focused game that centers around the Senki Record series, well, Battlefield Record, whatever, but yeah, 0081 and whatnot. But it's really good. I highly recommend this being a Gundam game to check out someday. It's a lot of fun and it's very cool. Next, Idolmaster 2, and yes, I am actually a fan of Idolmaster. No exposing, no exposed videos on that. It's out there. I love Idolmaster, so yeah. And this video is looking blurry. I'll have to fix that. There you go. No more blurriness. There you go. Idolmaster 2. Boom. I love Idolmaster. And I like both Idolmaster and Love Live, so there you go. I'm exposed. I love Idolmaster and Love Live, or whatever. But I haven't gotten to finish Idolmaster 2. I'm actually still in progress with the game. I just haven't gotten around to finish the game, but it's a lot of fun. You get to manage and produce idols as a producer and whatever. It's fun, it's cute, it's full of charm. It's more of a producer kind of game series where you get to produce and manage them and raise idols. That's all the series is about since the first game. But yeah, that's all it is. X-Troopers. I know there's plenty of people that have heard about this game. It's basically a Lost Planet spin-off. It's basically that comes close to being a very amazing Lost Planet spin-off or Lost Planet game that we Americans have never played or gotten, and this I highly recommend if you are a Lost Planet fan and want to play it. It's a really good game. I love this game a lot. It's so fun, full of charm, full of action-packed gameplay, so much simple controls. It's fun to pick up, and it's simple and easy to pick up and play, and you don't need to know Japanese to get the gist of what the game would be about, since there's like guides and some story read-ups online about what the game's about, and there's reviews on YouTube about the game. They'll tell you everything about it. Plus, the characters are charming and very likable. The gameplay is fun. It's more simple and more easy to play than the original Lost Planet games. The game goes for like I think around 20 to 10 or under, like lower than that. I think I got this for like $10 when I first got it. Been like a few years, like 1 or 2 years ever since I bought this, but it's pretty cheap on Amazon. Not sure about eBay how cheap this game is these days though, but it's really good. Very good game. Highly recommend it. Gundam Breaker 1. Now, this Gundam Breaker I like, but at the same time, I have barely ever gotten to even finish it, or barely ever felt like even playing it, because, well, I have Gundam Breaker 3 on my PS4, and I like Gundam Breaker 1, but I don't know, I just don't feel like even bothered playing it, or getting around to even finishing it. It's just that Gundam Breaker 1 feels a little bit bare bones compared to the third game or the newest ones or whatever, but Gundam Breaker 1, it's still great. I mean, there's still a community and player base of people playing Gundam Breaker 1 still. I mean, if any of you watching this still play Gundam Breaker 1, you can hit me up. We can still play that and whatever. And if you own Gundam Breaker 3, by all means, we can still play that. I just need PlayStation Plus for that one, since it's on PS4. But if you have it on Vita, that's also cool. But Gundam Breaker 1, it's still a really good game. It's still fun. I just don't really feel the need to beat it or play it anymore all these days. But I still sometimes have the need to play it. I just don't have the feeling or the interest in playing it anymore since I have Gundam Breaker 3 or other Gundam games to play. But I'm not saying anything bad about it. It's a fine game. If you want to play it and go pick it up as your only Gundam Breaker game that you have the money for, then go ahead. It's on Vita and PS3. It's still good. You can play that instead of the third game or second one, whatever, Sengoku Basara 3 Utage. This, in my opinion, is way better than, like, the fourth one. I say that like you assuming I don't like the fourth one, and don't get discouraged. I love the fourth one. I mean, in comparison, the fourth one is good, but this is 100 times better. Utage is like, wow, best, awesome. It is like gold, amazing. If any of you have ever played Sengoku Basara or played this game, you would know what I mean. This game is just really good. It's Sengoku Basara 3 or Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes as what it's called here, but 100 times, 10 times just better. It is just the only version Japan has ever got. It's more of a extreme version, whatever, but it is just golden. It is way better. Basically, most of you who are watching this don't even know what I'm talking about, or barely even believe what I'm saying, or are clueless, but believe me, when you play this game or look up footage or look up differences between them, you'll see. It's really good, but I haven't got the time to get all the trophies in this game or beat it, but once I'm done with this video, I might play this or keep playing other games, but who knows, I might play that more. Sengoku Basara 4. I mean, like I said, 3 Utage is better, but this is still a really good game. 4, it's really good. I love 4. I mean, it has more characters and more attention to detail to everything, including more graphic detail and more weapons, and this mini Basara shop, and more cutscenes and everything. And the music in 4, I agree, it's like Next up is a game a PS3 game that I actually do have been thinking is kind of addicting to play, mostly because it's both a fighting game or brawl game and a mini game extravaganza, and it's kind of weird, but it's based on an anime that's meant to be weird and very, very well violent, and that's Sakigake o Tokujuku Nihon yo Kore ga Dearu. This video game here, it's based on a anime and manga series all about samurai being in a man samurai school, and it's tend to be very violent and very, very what's the word? Sometimes random, sometimes too brutal, and sometimes very, very enter- uh, weird. But it's very entertaining, very, very cool, and it has neat music. And the game itself, it's very cool, very fun to play. It's a fighting game, kind of brawl game, but it's mostly a fighting game, not really brawl, but really fighting. It has some hard and challenging but fun mini games in it. It does the anime justice, but at the same time, this game can get kind of challenging and unfair. But it's a really good game. I highly recommend getting it if you're a fan of the anime. And I got it just because I actually was getting interest in the anime itself, and the game looked really good. But that's all for this video. I hope to see more of this later, and I hope to see most of you to at least I don't know, ask me more questions or whatever, or you can at least leave a comment below and tell me what um, you guys are you guys thoughts, and below what you guys thought of this video, and I can probably leave a poll to let you guys answer what more game collections you want to see in the future or whatever. Other than that, I'm CN248 signing out, and have a good day. I'm out of here.